through my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains, the cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Hello, I don't know why this keeps happening. Oh, there we go. Big up, guys, and welcome to THFC Till We Die, home at Tottenham past, present, and the exciting future under Thomas Frank as he takes us to the promised land or not. Has the train stalled, and has Daniel Levy pulled another curveball as another day goes by with 7 days to save our window, Mr. Levy, and he doesn't buy anyone. I've never known a window like it. I have never felt so deflated and so despondent with a window. I just wish this window, I wish it was the 1st of September today and it was closed and done with. Yeah, we're going to talk a bit about that, guys. As you can see going across the screen, Ben Jacobs put this up a little while ago, and it is the Don. Fabio Paratici is to return to Tottenham Hotspur in an official role once the window shuts, and leads a recruitment set to take up for the full-time position. Well, look, big up to Ben Jacobs for breaking it now. Well, we did break this about 2 months ago. And we won't get any credit for it. Everyone would say everyone will still call out our sources and say what they want to say. But I know we wrote this 2 months ago. We were ahead of everyone else. And that's just what we do. We do that on here, but we never get any credit. We just get a load of, say, I won't bore you with it, guys, but I'm just getting I'm probably a bit pissed off with this window, to be honest with you. And I just want it done now. I just want it done with, done, finished, finitoed. Go away, window. Thank you. Just let me. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I went to do this before. Oh Lord, there we go. You can see what time it is now. It's time for Dermo's tablets to make him go to sleep. Wake him up on the 1st September when everyone's asleep. Look, yeah, I'm going to talk about the window, latest news today. Going to talk a little bit about how I feel about the window, how this new about Paratici, how this could change Tottenham. Is this the recruitment? Why Levy didn't bring Paratici in earlier, I just don't know. He could have started work on the 1st of July, but he hasn't. Why were we trusting the director of football, Lang, with the job of getting players in to help the manager, which we haven't? And does this fall on Daniel Levy? Does he have to take full accountability for this window? And what does that mean in the way it does? Does that mean that we have to now, Levy will have to consider his position and resign or step down? Do the board have to come together and say, Daniel, look, this isn't working? Something has to change at the football club. Something has to change at the football club. And whatever has to change has to be done now, because we cannot go through windows like this. You look at Arsenal doing all their business. You look at Liverpool doing all their business. You look at Newcastle. They're struggling a bit. Villa are struggling, to be fair. Manchester United doing their business. All right, Manchester United haven't had a great start to the season, but look, they've bought players. Their window's better than ours. I think we do have to get behind the protest. And look, I can't protest. I can't go to every protest because I live in Ireland. So if there's one when the Manchester United's game on, I will go to it. But I think it's got to be done. I think it's got to be done right. I think the protest has to be done right. I will say this though. I'm going over. I'll probably get 1 or 2 games a year. And I'm going over. And if I want to buy something for the club shop, no man or no woman's going to stop me going into the club shop to buy something, because it's about one. I only go to 1, 2 games a year. If I was going every Saturday, or if I was going every game, then I would say, fine, I'm not doing that. But it's only my 2 games I go a year. So I'm entitled to do what I want to do. But definitely put the protests on. But I know there's a protest on Saturday before the Bournemouth game. I will give you the information for that. I have again reached out to Change for Tottenham again to ask them, would somebody like to come on? This is the 3rd or 4th time we've asked them. And I know the last one, they said it was too near the protest and they couldn't come on and all this. Fair enough. I'll take it as I take them at their word. But let's see if I have sent them a couple of DMs. It's about them getting back to me now and seeing if they want to come on. I know we're only a small channel, but surely all Tottenham channels should be going on all Spurs channels, not just the big channels. Just because we're small doesn't make us any less or any less important than the big channels are. And I know it's up to them. They have the right to do what they want to do, but I just get a little bit frustrated because we all want the same thing at the end of the day. We all want Tottenham to be successful. We all want Tottenham to be, I'll put them there so I can put my arm here. We all want Tottenham to be successful. We want us to do well. And have their and get to the same ending we all want, which is Levy gone, whatever shape or form that may take, and us to move on. But look, it is what it is. But look, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. It's down to them. But the offer's been put out again to them to come on and get their word out and get them to come on and get them to give their reasons why they're protesting now. And so I can put a few questions to them that I have for them and see how they answer them. That's all we can do. I want to say big up to Giant 68. Big up Dermo, Pat, panel and chat. Coys, big up to you, Giant 68. He's getting to Casey. I think Levy will. Hang on, is that there? Oh, that's okay. I think Levy will make Lang the fall guy. I don't think it's about making him the fall guy, Giant. I think it's more Lang, it's just not good at his job. Seriously, he's had 3 windows now, and what's he done in them 3 windows? Fuck all. Absolutely nothing. And you look at the window that Paratici had, you look at the players he's brought in, you look at the players that Lang's brought in. I'm sorry, there's a big difference there. One shows a man that is absolutely capable of doing his job, and another one that shows he's incapable of doing his job. So, I think it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer whatsoever. Big up to Simon Cohen as well. Big up to you, Dermot. Big up Simon. I haven't seen you for a while. Big up to Wayne Bonner. What's up, Doc? Not a lot. Has Levy been effed off yet? No, he's still here. Or is he still? We're still stuck with him. Sadly, we are still stuck with him. Don't be surprised if we don't say that. Please, Wayne, do not say that. All right. I'm deflated enough as it is. I'm doing on Monday, guys. We are doing a transfer deadline bonanza. I am coming on live at 2 or 3 o'clock. I think I'm starting, and then I won't be off until 8. And then after that, I'll be coming on at 10 with Luke from his channel, talking about the window and also catching the last hour of the window that Premier League clubs can buy from Europe. So there may be a little bit of dealings on there. We're going to have you well covered on Monday. Yeah, right, Simon. Breaking news, another day of people. Exactly. Big up to Wayne. We're going to be screwed once the League Cup and the Champions League starts. Our squad will be stretched. Yes, it will. Big up to the Queen. Big up to Her Majesty Mary the First of THFC till we die. Long live the Queen. Big up, she goes to Dawn. Yeah, Mary's happy. Big up to Anthony Lynch. Protest like never before. Big up Super Tottenham TV. Big up to you, Super Tottenham TV. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Big up Dermo. Big up to Dan Davenport as well. Hope you're doing chat. I've heard we are interested in Savinio. We've been interested in Savinio, Dan, for a long, long time. So there you go. I will tell you one thing, though. I did get a bit of an update from that. So I will bring it to you. And where is it now? Diddly-dee, and actively for me. Right, where we go. There we go. Right, we've got Savinio from Man City, Magnus from Monaco, and the centre back from Italy. All could be possible before deadline day or on deadline day. It's about, and again, it's the hotel, isn't it? And it's the 150 that's sitting in our account, ready to be spent. It's just, I'm gonna go into that in a minute. By the way, big up to the Change for Tottenham. Won't come on it. Okay, everyone's entitled. Big up to Wayne as well. If you don't hold back, lads, don't hold back. Yeah, big up. Yeah, I will see what happens. See, look, this has been. I'm sure the first time they had that, they said they didn't have enough people coming on. The second time was they didn't have their. I mean, I have to take them at the word, and I do. That there was a short time getting on when we want them on to the protest. Maybe they're overbooked. Who knows? They are very popular going on to the big channels. But I said they shouldn't miss out the small channels. Really, too. This is where the real people are. These smaller channels are where the down. These are the channels where we are down in the trenches. We're down in the trenches, ready to get to work. We're not sitting with the big channels where they're sitting having their caviar and their prawn cocktails and their bottle of Chablis. We're down there. We're down with the fans. We're drinking the beers. We're having the bacon sarnies and the sausage sarnies. We're there with the real fans. That's where we are in this channel. Big up to Anthony Lynch as well. It's pretty well. We should be praising Thomas Frank in the place and celebrating a few nice sites. Instead, we're talking about protests. It is really sad, Anthony. It is. And it's deflecting from the good start we've had to the season, to be fair. We've had a great start to the season. And that's what tomorrow night show's about. James, I'm over the moon. James is joining me for that. He's going to be doing the tactics side for me. And it's great because we should be talking about the start of the season. We should talk in the way Thomas Frank has transformed this squad, transformed this side into a team that's gone 3-0 against Burnley, which we should have beaten anyway. We've gone up to Manchester United. I think I was the only few people who said we're going to win and win as well. And we did win. And we've gone out there and we've done our job. The players have done their job, which is brilliant. I'm just so fed up with all this protests and Levy out. It needs to be done. Something has to happen soon or later. We should be talking about the season. Anthony's right. A few nice signings. We've got Kudus in. We've got Palhinha in. You added 2 more good signings to that. And then you look at the start we've had. Everyone's not talking about Levy anymore. Everyone's talking about the start we've had and the players we brought in. And Daniel Levy doesn't understand this. He doesn't get it. If he was to back the manager and buy 4 or 5 decent players in, nobody's going to bother him, apart from the ones that do want to bother about him. But nobody's going to say a word to him because he's got the job done. He's backed the manager. And if you don't back the manager, what's he going to expect? Of course he's going to get backlash. And I hope Saturday at the game Bournemouth that the fans sing Levy out as high as they can. I hope every one of them do, because we have to let the board know this is not good enough. We have to let Daniel Levy know this is not good enough. This is not acceptable. That we are now going into 7 or 6 days left of the window, and we're running around like headless chickens. Do you know, we're running around like, as I said, headless chickens. We're bumping into each other. And we can't keep going on like this. We're supposed to be a big club. We're supposed to be Tottenham Hotspur. We're not, though. Are we a big club? Are we a big club by name? Probably by name, yeah. We ain't acting like a big club. We're acting like a small club that just wants to survive relegation or get into mid-table. He come out early in the season when he done that loving with Levy and Vinny. It should be known the Levy and Vinny show. Loving show. I want to win Premier Leagues. I want to win Champions League. You're going a very poor way of showing what do you think winning the Premier League entails? What do you think winning the Champions League entails? Do you think just because we got to a Champions League before, where we were lucky to get there, by the way, I know people dig me out for this. We were lucky to get to our Champions League final. VAR saved us that night against Man City. Then it wasn't for Mikey Moore. Not Mikey Moore. What's his name? The Brazilian fella. What's his name? What's the Brazilian name? Is it Moura? Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura got a hat-trick in the semi-final. And then we got to the final, and what do? We don't do anything. We get a dodgy penalty against us, and we just don't turn up. Another final we could have won. But where was this after that final? Where did he back Pochettino in the window? He didn't. And we're doing it again. It's just, I'm so buzzing. I am so optimistic that I'm so buzzing for that Europa League win. But, really was it? And I'm being honest here, guys. I'm really being honest here. Do you think Levy had a decision to make? Do I back Ange Postecoglou with the players he needs to build on what we've done? Or do I sack Ange Postecoglou because I know with Thomas Frank, I can give him not great players and he would do would this do with under Thomas Frank? I honestly believe he didn't want to back any manager. And then Enid put 150 million into the club for transfers to get the Eze deal done, to get the Morgan Gibbs Wright deal done, to get deals done. And it's still sitting there. And we haven't spent it. Where's that money going? To the hotel? Is Levy thinking, lovely jubbly, lovely. Now I'm going to get a few quid in here now for the hotel. Fuck the team. Fuck the players. Fuck the football club. What's a football club? I don't want to know about the football club. I spout the usual BS when I do these interviews on TV, like with Gary Neville, and I'm going to be appreciated when I'm gone. You're not going to be appreciated when you're gone. You're going to be known as the owner that didn't bother with a football club, that built a business empire but didn't build the football club up. And I'm the most balanced Levy person going. It's I just I'm so deflated with this window. I'm so deflated of what we've done. Yeah, Kudus was a good buy. You know, Palunia was a good player on loan. But is that it? Is that all we're gonna get? Is that it? We're gonna get Kudus and Palunia, and we're gonna get 2 signings from last season, Mateus Tail and Kevin Danso and Taki from Japan. Is that it? Is that our window? Is that the window that's going to win us the Premier League? Is that the window that's going to win us the Champions League? I mean, I don't know if Daniel Levy watches these YouTube channels, if he knows they exist or whatever. But I wrote him a letter on X today, guys, and I want to read it to you. And it was read from the heart. It was wrote from the heart. It was wrote from a place where I woke up this morning and you know what? I said, I've had enough. And I wanted to put this in. And this is what I wrote, right? I put, just let me find it. Here we go. Daniel Levy. I've been a Spurs fan for 45 years, seen great days, seen bad days. But this summer, I have never felt so deflated or deflated as a fan. You have embarrassed us. You have lied to us again. You do not care about our club. Can you please leave Tottenham Hotspur now? Hashtag Levy out. Now, I didn't do it up there to get views or clicks or likes, whatever. I put that on there because that's how I felt at the time. Now, there's a lot of people putting a lot harsher stuff on there. But it's how I felt this morning. It's how I felt this morning about it. And I still do feel the same. The closer this window gets, the more I'm edging towards full-blown Levy out and be done with it. But we have to wait and see. Welcome a few more people into the chat. Big up to Giant. Exactly, yeah. Super Tottenham, the owners have killed this club. The club is dead. Absolutely spot on, bud. Big up to you, Giant68. Big up to you. Big up to Daniel. DJ, coming soon. Tottenham Hotspur Casino. Best blackjack, roulette, and slot machine. Oh, don't. Please don't. Don't. Honest to God. Fuck's sake. I get it. Before the Bournemouth game on Saturday, it's going to be a protest as far as I can read on Din. Did Dermo just go full walking with the Pawn Sandwich Brigade rant? Yep, I did. Oh dear, I did. It's true though. It is true, Wayne. You think about it, right? We're a small channel, right? And we're down there with the fans. We're down there getting the bacon sarnies and the sausage sandwiches and the cups of tea, and we're buying from the bakey van, and we're down there, having a few pints with my mates at the pubs. You get all these bigger channels, right? Sitting there sipping that glass of bubbly or wine or Chablis or whatever, eating the prawn sandwiches and go and sit in the posh seats. They have no idea. I will go full Royal King. I have called them. Yeah, you're right, Wayne. It is the full Royal King with the Pawn Sandwich Brigade rant. Yeah, I have. Big up to you, Wayne. Big up to driver my Hugh Hyundai. There's one planned for Saturday, I think. I will double check on that. Big up to you, driver my Hugh Hyundai. I haven't seen you for a long while. 6 days to save Tottenham. Yeah, well, 7. Well, look, I got caught. It's 7, including today. All right, but yeah, 6 days to save Tottenham. Starting Mr. Levy as a clown. Yeah, absolutely. So behind. Yeah, maybe I will talk about that later, Dan, but I think you might be spot on about that. Let's go down to the bottom. Big up to David Clark. Look, firstly, David, I hope your knee's okay. I hope your operation went well. I hope you're recuperating well as well. And it's great to see you in the chat, sir. Big up to no. Yeah, that's so true. Big up to Taken as well. Hello, Dermot. Hope you are. I'm all right, Taken. Hope you're doing all right, bud. Yeah, I won't bring that up. Big up Starman. Hi Dermo. Fingers crossed it's Levy time soon. I hope so. Dermo, we need to get them out. Yes, we do. Big up to Gerard O'Connor as well. Big up Jared. If Tommy don't do a miracle, he'd be gone quicker than Big Ange. I don't know what, Jared. I'm not even going down that road. Not even going down that road. Now, John, big up to John Fitzpatrick, my Irish brother from Limerick. Hope you and the wife and the family are doing well in the lovely county of Limerick. Hope you're doing well there, saying this says Dermot, say Spurs different day, Enoch out, Levy out. There you go. I've just said it. Just said it. There we go. Spurs different day, Enoch out, Levy out. There you go. Big up Spurs TV says, I think he meant he wants to win the Premier League and the Champions League on FIFA. Damn. Well, there you go then. There you go. We all got our hopes up for nothing, guys. It's all about FIFA 26 for him, EA 26. That's what he wants to do. He wants to win it on there. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Big up to Luke Locus. Big up to Luke. Big up Lukey. Hope you're doing well. I genuinely can't believe we ain't doing anything in the rest of this window. We are. Yeah, we are dog shite. Absolutely. Now, look, I've been told we could be. There could be a couple of potentials coming in, but who are they? What are they? Could they be? Whatever. Who knows? And a lot of pain with this medical stocking, but now nowhere close to the pain that Levy's got. Exactly, David. 100%, man. 100%. Can you send someone to Celtic to take penalties? Don't tell me they lost, Gerard. Please don't tell me Celtic lost to lose, did they? Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't tell me Celtic lost, did they? Oh, Lord. Please, no. Please, 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 no. Celtic didn't lose, did it? Oh, how are we doing? Right. Oh, God, we're 3-2 down. McCowan. Oh, please say, please. We can't go out to. We cannot go out to this sort of a team. I mean, this is ridiculous. If we don't beat this team, then something's seriously wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's just made my night brilliant now. Tottenham are shit in buying plays and Celtic crash out the Champions League. Honest to God, it can't get any better, can it? Seriously. Oh, Lord Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the wee donkey. Seriously, God. I look, David, I take Ange back at Celtic tomorrow. I would take Ange Postecoglou. If they said Ange is going back to Celtic, please, quicker the better. Ange needs to go back home. He needs to go back home. I can't believe that. I can't believe we lost it. Jesus. If anyone doesn't know, Celtic is my second team. I'm a massive Celtic fan. Have been all my life since I was a little boy. I'm Irish, so of course, if you're Catholic and Irish, you support Celtic, and if you're Protestant and Irish, you support Rangers. And I'm sorry, I've been Celtic all my life, so yeah. Do you know what, Terence? I'm not even going to respond to that because I find it highly insulting. Do you know, show a little bit of respect. Do you know, wherever you're from, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not even going to respond to that. Had enough of it when I was a kid growing up, having that shite thrown at me. Yeah, it is. I find it insulting. A lot of Irish people do, Terence. To be fair, believe it or not, a lot of Irish people do find it insulting, and my friends do. People I know. You know, the people. I'm not seriously. I'm being absolutely seriously. People do. Some Irish people find it insulting, that term. You know, this is not the 1980s or the 90s. 70s or 80s. This is 2000. This is really. Oh, do you know what? You don't have to come in here and, for F's sake, show snakes. Fuck's sake. Oh, do you know what? Fuck off. Seriously. Just fuck off. There you go. Do you know, I have mods in here, none of them do their work. Seriously. I do that to be called a fucking fairy. He can fuck off. Seriously. Yeah. Fucking hell, bad mods. Do you know? I'm sorry. I do. I know I'm going to say this now. Actually, I did find that offensive. Now, I know to other people they may not find it offensive, but I do. It's like me saying to do you know, how dare he come into my channel? Look, here's another Irish fella. Calling somebody from Ireland is a paddy. It is a serious insult. So, yeah, I will do, John. I will do. Do you know, this isn't the 1980s, 70s, or 80s where you can get away with this shite. Do you know, I don't know where you were from, but do you know what? I've done go into other people's chats and say that and insult where you're from. So you don't have a damn right to come into my channel and insult me where I'm from. I don't give a flying monkeys what you think or who you think you are. Do you know what? You go into other channels that like that malarkey, fine. Not in here. Do you know, sod you. Anyway, let's go. Let's forget about talking to Mr. Terence. Do you know? And let Terence go and play with his own Barbie dolls, and we'll talk about Tottenham and football. Yay! Right, Johan Lang still has 8 Tottenham transfers to complete. I didn't know it. I swear to God, I'm surprised he only had 1, but apparently he's got 8 to complete for transfer before deadline day. A new number 10. We're still waiting. Savinho or an alternative winger. We're still waiting. Now, this is the bit, guys. Right, that gets me. Dean Scarlett, Brian Hill, Luca. We know Basuma could be going to Galatasaray, by the way. So we know that. Yeah, let's pray for a miracle this week, John. You're right. Look, we do know that Basuma is going to Galatasaray. I think we're just waiting for the here we go on that. And also, I was told today that I was talking to somebody today that Manor Solomon. I think Leeds will put a bid in. Probably on the last day of the window. And I think there'd be a cheeky bid as well. I would like to know, guys, what you think, actually. How many of this, right, of the 8? I'm sure there's 8 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's around 8 there. I agree with you, DJ. We should give Luca a chance. But out of that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of that 7, okay, that's 8 then. The alternative winger is an 8. Out of that 8, how many do you think Lama get done? I don't think he gets the top 3 done. I think Dean Scarlett will still be here after the window. I think Brian Hill may go to Bologna. I think that's one place where I think he's going. Luca, I would keep him. I agree with you, DJ. He says that we should give Luca a chance. I agree with you 100%. Basuma could be going to Galatasaray, so that could be a chance as well. Manor Solomon, I think, will be going back to Leeds. So that's why I think out of that 8, we will get done before the window. But it's a long list to get done, isn't it, guys? It is a long, long list. We've got now, these are just rumours going round. So this was from football.london. It says Tottenham ponder hijack Chelsea for move for Xavi Simons. Now, Xavi Simons is gone very quiet at Chelsea at the moment. There's some hold up. Don't know what it is. So we will probably, I think, is waiting for Chelsea to get rid of a player before they can bring him in. But Tottenham Hotspur may attempt to steal a march on Chelsea's 22-year-old right back, lies big playmaker Xavi Simons in the final days of the summer transfer window. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, that is not going to happen. I'm telling you now, there's not a hell's chance that happening. Big up to Rick Harris as well. Big up to you, sir. Great to see you in. Please hit the like button and please hit the subscription button if you can as well. Really does help with our growth. We should keep Luca, especially if we don't sign any other defender. Luca, especially with our injury. Do you know what, Ricks? I agree with you 100%. We need to keep him. I wouldn't sell him. I wouldn't send him out on loan. I think he's good enough and capable enough to play in the Premier League. I agree. I don't think we should. I think this Xavi Simons one will not get done. This is not going to happen. This is from Goal. As I said to you before, guys, that Tottenham are close to selling midfielder, disciplined by Thomas Frank with the loan to buy transfer lined up. Yeah, Yiğit Bissouma is close to sealing a Tottenham exit with a loan move to Galatasaray in Turkey, gaining pace after he was disciplined by new manager Thomas Frank. And I think it's right. I think he's a bad egg. He needs to go. He should have been done last year. I think that was one of Vange's failings last season, that he didn't sort of snap down on his behavior with the balloons thing and everything else. So look, I think this is years too late happening, but should have been done last year. I think we should never got rid of Højbjerg. We should have got rid of Bissouma and kept Højbjerg. But look, that's just my opinion because I like Højbjerg more than Bissouma anyway. And Bissouma let us down quite a lot last season. I was at the Palace game and he was dreadful when he came on. Absolutely dreadful. But that is on from Goal, so that is what latest I think is be reported in quite a few places as well. Football 365 had this West Ham star Lucas Paquetá. I'd love this play from West Ham. If we can get him in, I would be happy with this. Was on the verge on the move to Man City just a year ago, is now on their list, with the Daily Mail claiming Tottenham are showing an interest in the Brazilian international. The Daily Mail wrote, having missed out on Eze, Tottenham are also showing interest in West Ham attacking midfielder Lucas Paquetá, along with Aston Villa. Paquetá has inquired a difficult time at the facing betting allegations and open to leaving for Champions League. Please get it done. Just get it done now. Just go out there and say, give 50, 40 million, 50 million, whatever it is, and just buy him. Because there's our number 10 sitting there, and he would fit into a Frank system brilliantly. This is from Football Insider. Tottenham work on signing 2 stars within days. Tottenham are exploring the market. I just love this. Tottenham are exploring the market. They've had They've had 2.5 months to explore the market. They had time before the transfer window opened to explore the market. And now we're on 6 or 7 days to go before the window closes, and they're exploring the market. This is what I get, right? This is what I get. This is what gets me. You got all these people think they know what they're doing. And a short little fat man from Ireland, right, with a dodgy back, right, who's had a couple of heart attacks, could probably do a better job than that jackass that's staring at me right now on the screen. I mean, you put me, you put James in there, you put probably Shawnee Maddox and Wayne, you put DJ and Brian, you put a few of us into that recruitment team. I bet you any money that we would do a better job than Johan Lang. Look, I think I just cannot believe the incompetence of these two. They're like the Chuckle Brothers. Swear to God, they are. I know one of them passed away, God bless them, but they are. They're like the Chuckle Brothers. They're like 2 clowns in a circus trying to work out how to pour water over their heads and to keep spilling the water, before they do it. This is Lang and Levy. I swear to God, they were separated at birth and they finally just found each other. Oh, my long lost brother. Do you know how to do your football job? Not really. No, I'm quite shit at it. Okay, come work at Tottenham. You got a place for me. I mean, this sums up the man, Levy, and the whole, right? After he built the stadium, and this is true. I don't know how incompetent a chairman can be. He paid a man for 4 years that did absolutely jack all. I mean, he could have given me that job. I would have done a better job. You know, paid a person for 4 years and for naming rights, by the way, and didn't do jack all. And then he buggered off to Chelsea because Chelsea offered him more money. I don't know if he's still at Chelsea now, actually. But, you know, that shows shows the mentality of the idiot that's running our football club. But no, I want to build a hotel that looks absolutely horrendous on the South Stand. Daniel, this isn't your plaything. This is a football club that belongs to us fans. This is a football club that's been there long before you and will be there long after you. This isn't your plaything to give a monument to say, look at me, I'm Daniel Levy. I built this fantastic stadium. You didn't ask us, did we want a new stadium? No, you didn't. You just built the damn thing. Would all of us love White Hart Lane back tomorrow? You bet we would. But no, you have to build a stadium. Big enough, commercial. We're gonna really get on with this. We're gonna be champions because this is the missing link. This stadium's the missing link. It's a missing link to nothing because you haven't done nothing with it. Oh yeah, sorry, you got Beyonce in 3 times a year. And a few rappers and NFL. I've got no problem with the NFL, actually. I'm trying to learn it. As an Irishman trying to learn an American sport, it's quite difficult, believe me. I've been watching NFL for 2 years and I still can't my head in a tail of it. And I don't think I ever will. I have to get Jack Kanicki from Steve from Stateside Foot to actually sit me down and explain NFL to me because I still haven't got a clue. It's always the next thing come out. Or we're building big. Who wants a hotel outside their football stadium? And where's it going to go? We haven't got a lot of room as it is. It's taken them 3 or 4 years since the stadium opened to get Bill Nick's gates back. Oh, don't worry, they were being well looked after. Just Daniel Levy, just leave. Please resign. Just step down. Do whatever you want. Just please leave my football club. Our football club. It's not mine, it's ours. Big up to Johnny. Big up to you. Oi, Johnny. It says, Savinio dealers off. And 3 angry emojis. Oh, dear. Well, I haven't heard yet. I'm still waiting for confirmation of that. So, look, I'm not saying you're wrong. You're probably spot on. So look, once I get all the information for you guys, I will let you know that. But Johnny, I'm not saying you're wrong. So if it is, it is. Taken says, let's go Buffalo. This year, Alan will collect the Super Bowl. Well, Taken, okay, I'm going to follow the Buffalo Bills then, if that's what they're called. I'll follow them this year, Taken, because you told me to follow them. I will follow them. Big up to El Dante. Big up, El. Is there anyone about the links that Lang has been? No, is there anyone about that thinks Lang has been great in his role? I'm sure there is people who think he's been good in his role now, but for me, he hasn't. I mean, a 5-year-old could do a better job than... Actually, an infant baby could do a better job than Lang's done this summer. He really could have done. Big up to Adam, Josh Allen. Okay, is he a linebacker? Is he a centre-back? Is he one of them people that chuck the ball? I don't know. I don't know NFL. Big up Dermatron coming. Big up to you, Kate and Jim, for the perfect match. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm sure you're like me, Kate and Jim. I'm sure Jimbo as well. Quarterback, cheers, Taken. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about this window. I will. Hopefully, you're about next Monday. You might pop on during deadline day. We'd love to get you and Jim's thoughts on it. It'd be great. Big up to Wilton. Giants is waiting for we tried to sign players to. I know. I tell you what, I think Mrs. Tron would do a better job than these lot. See, I think it takes a woman to organise a football club properly, right? And this is where you come in, Kate. I think you should go in there, right, and become chairman. Put Mrs. Tron as director of football, and I reckon we'll be champions of Europe within 2 years of you getting that gig. Just saying, because the idiots we got on there now couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. Big up to Wayne Bonner. Even there's a Peter Scrooges and stuff like that. No, look, and look, Mr. Scrooge learnt his ways from people. From people coming to him in the night and showing me his ways. He went out and was nice the next morning. Daniel Levy, I swear to God, he's never had our best interests at heart. And as balanced as I can be with him, always correct, moan if he's done wrong, praise when he's done right. I think you can't. This is now too far. For me at the moment, if I'm going to rate it now, it's a 2 out of 10 window for me. That's why I'm rating this window. 2 out of 10. Big up to Adam McFarlane. Big up Adam. It says Jordan Sancho. I'll take anyone at this moment in time. Look, I've already said it. I would take Grincho and Hoyland at Tottenham. I would take the pair of them. I would take the pair of them at Spurs now. Quite happily. If Sancho wants to come, more the merrier. We need players to back Thomas Frank, to back what he's building, to back what he's doing. And he's not doing it because he's not being backed. And again, when we get to 6 months' time or into the start of the new year, and we're playing League Cup, Champions League, FA Cup, and we're struggling in the league, and fans then start getting on Thomas Frank's back, which they will do. Do you know, what's going to happen again? Is Levy going to get his little trigger figure on his little sacking gun and go, all right, you're a sack, mate. Who are you going to get in now? It's getting to the point where this is getting done right. It's incompetence. It rarely is incompetence. Daniel Levy is incompetent at doing his job. Johan Lang is incompetent at doing his job. You don't get this at other football clubs. Man United are in a worse mess than we are. But Manchester United go out and splash out 250 million. I know that for what I've been told, they've been taking it from future funds. But at least they're trying to give Amaranth some ammunition, some players to work with. We buy Kudos. Yeah, great. And then, we get our pants pulled down with Nottingham Forest. And we spend 2 weeks doing nothing. Just the Nottingham Forest bid. And then we're going for Eze. We spend all summer with Eze, massaging his ego, and you can have this, you can have that. And Arsenal was sitting in the windows going, rubbing their hands, thinking, lovely jubbly, lads. We'll take this player off Tottenham, no problem. It's just incompetence. It is full-blown incompetence. If somebody did that in the real-life job, they'd be sacked. So can somebody in the board grow a pair of balls and actually say to Mr. Levy, right, I'm sorry, there's a group of us here, Mr. Levy, think you're not very good at your job. You're good on the business side, but the football side, you have failed miserably for 25 years. We would like you to leave. Vivian Lewis comes in and she takes over. She loves the football club. She wants the football club to do well. I understand that football now is a different beast to when football was when I was younger. But the football has never changed in one respect. It's about winning trophies. It's about being competitive. That's never changed. Football, other things in football have changed. Maybe the money side has changed or other bits and pieces have changed. But the moral fabric of being in a football or playing football or owning a football club or managing a football club is to win trophies. That is the moral. That is what you're supposed to do as a manager, win trophies. And if you don't get backed by your owner, who cannot be bothered to have a moral compass of, hang on a minute, if I win trophies, that gains me extra revenue. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, Tottenham in the early 80s, this is true. I heard this fact the other day, and I nearly fell over when I heard it. right? 1951. 1921, we won the FA Cup against Wolves 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. Was it 2-0? Anyway, we won the FA Cup against Wolves in Stamford Bridge. 50, we won the second division championship. 51, we won the league. 61, we did the double. So the 50s, we won a trophy. The 60s, we won the trophies. The 70s, we won the trophies. The 80s, we won the trophies. The 90s, we won a trophy. The early starts of 2000s, we won a trophy. Every decade from 1950 to 2008, Tottenham Hotspur won a trophy in each of them decades. Maybe more in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, I grant you. We won 2 trophies in the 90s. But since 2008, nothing till we won one last year. So enough's enough, man. Enough is enough. Big up to JC. Evening, Dermot. Haven't seen this. We've seen this so many times. Great chance to kick on, and Levy sabotages those chant. Yeah, it does, man. It does. It's so frustrating. There's the transfer window, but Levy just is on the window ledge, opening the window for other clubs to date players we want. Yeah, taken on. I've just seen it on me on the monitor. He scored good goal as well. Kate says, big up chat. Big up to Jason Phillips as well. Big up to you, Jason. He says, loan tell out, and we should got Jack on. Do you know what? I'm so disappointed we missed out on Grealish again. I am so disappointed we did. I think he would have been wonderful on our left side. And I like Jack Grealish. Do you know what? I know I have beef with him because he chose England over Ireland, which is fair enough. I have a bigger beef with the other Arsenal idiot that played for us 3 times on the international, played for us, paid for the Irish national side, and then decided to go and kiss the badge and everything, and decided to go and play for England. So I refuse to name him. So I'll call him the Arsenal idiot. That's it. That is his name for me. Yeah, like him as well. Well, we've got big up Stephen Wilson. Stephen shouting at me now. Yeah, he's on his soapbox shouting at me. Levy already shut the window. We have one signing. That's it. What does Lang actually do? Twiddle with his pencils? Do you know? Play with his teddy bear? Who knows? Big up to Rick. He says, big up to you, Rick. He says, bring it up, fuck it. 4 out of 10 for me at the moment. Need to back the new manager. We have about 22 players in the squad. Not good enough. No. I think you need 25 or 26, I think, to have an ideal squad for me. Literally, Dermot will never forgive the Arsenal idiot for doing that. I know, Rick. You're right, man. Never will. Never will. I'm sorry. I don't care. Grealish, I can just about, forgive. Fair enough. He never played for the first national side. He played for the under-21s. He decided to go to England. Fine. But that other idiot, no way. And also, I've always said it. And notice this is no disrespect to England fans watching, by the way. I know we get a lot of viewers from England. This is not to be disrespectful to your national side or anything. But I will put it out there. It's easier to qualify for a major tournament with England than it is to qualify for a major tournament with Ireland, with the Republic of Ireland. And I think it's players that look at England taking the easy option to qualify for it. Because 9 times out of 10, England will qualify for a World Cup or a European Championships. 9 times out of 10 they will. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to England fans out there. I'm not. I'm just stating the fact that you will be more, 9 times out of 10, you will qualify for a major tournament. With the Republic of Ireland, it's a lot more difficult and a lot more hard to qualify for a major tournament because we've got a smaller pool of players. We haven't really been playing at our best over the last 10 years or so. And I just think players look for the easy option. I think he did look for an easy option. There's plenty of players. Evan Ferguson could have played for England, but he doesn't. He decided, I'm Irish. I'm playing for my country. I'm playing for the team that helped me through the youth system and looked after me and everything. He's shown loyalty. It's about It's about loyalty, and I don't think he showed any loyalty. I don't think Jack Grealish showed any loyalty, but Evan Ferguson did. So, look, there's no disrespect to England fans out there. I think England will qualify. I think England should have won a major tournament by now, to be fair, with the players you got. But I would just like to get the one tournament. Tournaments are never the same without an Irish team there. No one know that. Big up Taken. Literally, Taken says, Dermot, did you know that Jack Grealish was a savage GEA player and played up to the under 16? Yeah, I did know that. He was a very good GEA player. Big up to Jimbo. Big up Jim, my brother, my delusional brother. Me and Jim, I swear, are separated person when it comes for how we support our football club. Me and Jim always look to the highest of the heights. That's me. Big up, Jim. I hope you're doing well. So it says, hi, Derm. What transfer do you have? Not a lot, really. Not a lot. Now, I'll go quickly for you, Jim. Look, we could be in for Paquetá from West Ham. Basuma is going out to Galatasaray, so that would be good to get a midfielder gone. And then we could be hijacking the Savvy Simmons. So, look, Jim, to be honest, I want your honest opinion. I don't think this is going to happen. But do you think it's going to happen? Let me know what you think, sir, in the chat. The quad is yeah, it is. The quad's on. To this not on, it's on. To the quad is on, it is not on. So you're dead right there, sir. Did West Ham force him to declare for England so they could sell him for more? Do you know what, Jared? I don't know. Probably. I agree with Shawnee Maddox. I would love to know. Oh, I would love to know if that's the case. If that is the case, then that is shocking that West Ham did that. That is shocking, in fact. But we don't know, do we? Who is the young Irish striker? Oh, I do know. Is that? I tell you what, John, I'll get his name for the next show for tomorrow night for you. I know somebody who knows. I'll ask him. The name's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. So we will look at that. Just to let you know, guys, we are gonna get somebody onto the channel. It will be a pre-record from an owner or an ex-owner of St. Pat's, which is one of the big teams in our league here in Ireland. And the idea of getting them on, we're also getting a journalist on as well from the Irish Independent, who's a massive Spurs fan as well. And why we're getting the St. Pat's owner or the ex-St. Pat's owner on is to talk about owning a football club and what it entails, and maybe give you guys a bit of an insight into where Levy has gone right and where he's gone wrong. So that's one side. Now for the journalist side he's a massive Spurs fan. He's an Irish reporter for the Irish Independent here in Ireland. I also get him on about football and do clubs use journalists for their own endeavors, for their own means. So we've got that coming up in the next month or so, guys. So do watch out for them. Be great. What's the time, Tom? It'll be a good season, mate. Yeah, it will be. There we go. Mason Miller. Yeah, Mason. Do you know I've got him in my Tottenham side at the moment? In my EA 25 side, I've got him in up front with Hoyland. They're becoming a right little deadly pair, them two. The only quad at Spurs will be the one if the place just the quad. Oh, Wayne, come on, be positive. Be positive. Big up to Side Dancer as well. Big up Stevie D. Where have you been hiding, man? Haven't seen you in months and months and months. Haven't seen you. Hi, Dermatron. Big up to you, Steve D. Hope you're doing well, brother. Great to see you in the chat. Big up Shawnee. Wayne, don't underestimate us. We could get a hat-trick for quad injury. You mean we're going to get a treble of quad injury? Oh, God, you two. This chat is so funny. I do love this chat. But guys, that is it. That's enough for me. You've had enough for me tonight. Yes, we've had a good show. I've been insulted. We've banned somebody from the chat. Oh Lord. See, you upset an Irishman. He will give it back. You know that there's a little story here. Do not upset an Irishman, because the Irishman will fight back. So yeah, so we banned somebody from the chat. Yay! We've gained a new subscriber. Hooray! Tottenham haven't signed anyone. Hooray! Boo! That's a boo. I've had a Roy Keane rant about big channels liking their prawn sandwiches and bobbly. And we're smaller channels like getting down with the fans and eating the bacon sarnies and sausage sarnies. Yeah, we got through quite a lot tonight, to be fair. It's been. I've actually was. I'll be honest with you guys. I was a bit deflated before I came on. With the transfer window and everything, I feel a hell of a lot better now. But I'm coming off in a lot happier mood than I did when I came on. See, it shows coming on and talking football. You guys, you know, we all can share in this misery together. Tomorrow night we've got Thomas Frank's Revolution. That was the show we were doing till we got the Eze news. So my hoping is, if I'm doing it again, we might sign Rodrigo. So you never know. I'm with Jim here. We're going to sign Rodrigo. Me and Jim are on the same page here. As I said, if we sign Rodrigo, I'll do a Gary Lineker. I'll start the show in my boxer shorts. If we sign Rodrigo, that's how confident I am. We're not going to sign the player. I mean, there you go. Gary Lineker said Leicester wouldn't win the league, and they went and won the league. So, you know, things do happen. But thank you all for watching. If you can do me a favor, guys, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscription button again. I forgot to do something, and I'm going to be murdered if I don't do it. This is our channel sponsor, Private Internet Access, the channel sponsor of the 25-26 season. Guys, it is the best VPN around. It's €45 for 2 years plus 4 months free. Never ever suffer a Saturday blackout again. You can use your VPN. You can watch the football. You could be like want to watch the game and click, I want to be near Steve from Stateside Footy or Jack from the Irish Hotspur, and go to Seattle and be in the next door watching the game with him, cracking a beer open. But you can't do it until you get the best VPN around, Private Internet Access. But you don't hear me telling you about it. No. We will let Colin, our resident Manchester United fan, to tell you all about it. Colin, take it away.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about Private Internet Access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as Private Internet Access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private Internet Access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well. As you can see, and you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem. And it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private Internet Access. Get yours now.
And also, get your memberships now. 99p for a membership. What are you guys waiting for? Jesus, do you want them for free? I can't give you them for free. 99 pence. Please help the channel. All the money that's earned from the channel goes back into the channel to give you better graphics, better entertainment for me as well, and the guys here on the channel. But guys, that is it. Please hit the link below for the VPN. Do please pick up your memberships, but please do. This is free. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscription button. Hit that notification bell for future shows coming up. We've just got some here. Just in from Sky at the very end. Rix Harris comes in just in from Sky Sports News. Breaking news. Spurs have just put in a bid for Mbappe. Levy very confident of getting the deal done. Personal terms, not a problem. Yeah. And on that bombshell. Hang on, I've got to change the outro again. Which people change outros? Anyway, on that bombshell, as Tequila's not in the chat tonight, and please send your good wishes to Tequila, who's not well at the moment, bless him. But do you know what? Big up to Peter Spill Lane as well. Big up Peter, hope you're doing well. On that bombshell, as Tequila always says, is who we are, mate.